enforcing aggressive vagrancy laws. On education, as you all know, I am a high school dropout in South Carolina. This is an issue that is near and dear to my heart. Not much has changed in the last 30 years. I see stemming the tide of our failing education. There are two things that I believe that we can do immediately. Now, yes, I support expanding school choice. I support the state of South Carolina in that. But there are two things we can immediately do on day one. Number one, if we need to focus on literacy. So if a child cannot read or write in the third grade, they don't go on to fourth grade. Now, we have some policies in place for this now, but it's not mandatory. As governor, I would make it automatic and mandatory, and I would narrow down the exceptions for our students who cannot read and write by third grade. And if they can't read and write by third grade, they will be assigned a reading mentor, and they'll be required to read 90 minutes a day while they're at school. Whatever it takes so those young children can get to fourth grade and graduate. Because if they're not ready by fourth grade, they will not be ready by middle school. And if they're not ready by middle school, they will not be ready by high school. We as a state are about 24th or 25th in the nation in what we spend per student per year across the country. And we were still almost dead last in outcomes. We are behind Mississippi. They have run circles around South Carolina for the last 7 years, and they're beating us in this. We cannot be last in education because we're the 10th fastest growing state in the country right now. And we have so many jobs that are opening up in South Carolina. These jobs are being imported to people from outside our state. I want to have the best South Carolinians with the best degrees, the best certifications, the best qualifications to take the best jobs in the state of South Carolina. The second piece to my education plan is that we need to have a real bona fide, we have a little one right now, degree. I want to see 2 tracks for high school diplomas. The traditional track for the traditional student is going to go on to a 2 or 4 year degree. But we need a second, more well-defined track with greater requirements that if a student isn't going to make it to college, that they make it to get certified in a vocation, whether that's plumbing, carpentry, as an electrician or a welder, or getting their CDL, or getting their cosmetology degree. If you are certified in a trade and you are ready for work the day after you graduate from high school, you should be qualified to get a high school diploma equivalent to your vocational training and certification. If you are, and the kids who are listening today, if you graduate high school with a welding certificate, your starting salary at the age of 18 is $80,000. If you get your commercial driver's license certification at Trident Technical College or any community college or in high school and you're ready to drive as a commercial truck driver, your starting salary in some places of South Carolina is $80,000 a year. If you have your nuclear welding certificate as a welder, your starting salary in South Carolina is $110,000 a year. Who's had a plumber come to their house lately? I don't know about you, but I'm paying about $250 an hour, and I swear to God, it's a 2-hour minimum. I'm paying $500 every time my plumber comes over. And my plumber, by the way, vacations in Cape Cod every summer. So I missed out on that gig, but they are making money hand over fist. The same thing with electricians. We don't have enough people for these jobs from South Carolina. I want our kids and our students certified for those jobs when they graduate. We're going to ban child porn in libraries. You should see some of the books I have seen recently. We're going to expand adult education as well. We're going to ban pronouns in the classroom. I don't want to see any glitter parties. I want kids coming home with A's and B's, not they and them. We're going to have tech-free school zones. I want to protect teacher wages. And let me be very clear, no state dollars to any K through 12 school, college, or university that teaches there are more than 2 genders. We will not fund any schools that allow biological men in women's bathrooms or locker rooms that allow men to compete in women's sports or schools that push gender ideology. Let me tell you today, as governor, you will be cut off.